Well, Happy New Year. December 31 is upon us. Everybody, be safe tonight. I don't even drink wine, generally speaking, but this is just a prop that I'm using to say Happy New Year, December 31. Welcome to the Coin Geek YouTube channel and to a year in review. And I want to say, of course, thanks to Stax Bowers and the Coin Geek YouTube channel for sponsoring the Tucson Coin Show in January. Coming on down, TucsonCoinshow.com. Hope to see you all there. And in the meantime, let's talk about 2023, the year that was. This is a hard video for me to make because there are so many different levels and layers and things to talk about because of my involvement in different areas of the marketplace, your involvement in different areas of the marketplace. First of all, let me just say thank you to everyone for making 2023 a really fun year, a super interesting year. I've learned so much from you guys over the last year and met so many new people and seen so many cool coins, and all that is greatly appreciated. A lot of that has to do with your participation in helping the channel grow, and helping the channel grow by getting it in front of people who like coins, not just people that are empty subs, I think is the word that it's been described as. And so we like to spread the joy of coin collecting to other people. And we're especially happy and proud. One of my highlights for 2023 was the number of people that came to me and said, "Hey, Ben, I used to silver stack and now I collect coins." And of course, once again, not to deride silver stacking in any way, shape, or form, but it's just cool that they were like, "Yeah, I'm doing this." Maybe they're still doing that, but they're like, "Now I like coins." And the number of coin collectors that have only bought U.S. coins who said, "You know what? I bought my first ancient coin this year." That's a highlight for me. And a highlight for me, of course, is also all of your support for Ariel at Compost and the Compost family. Thank you for that, and we'll continue to support them just moving forward. Man, numismatically, let's talk about the year that was. We talked a lot last year, a year ago, about what the market's going to do. One of the things that we talked about is the market softening, and it finally has. It's been softening, and that's okay. It's going to be okay, folks. The market gets hot, the market gets cooled off. It doesn't really matter if you're a coin collector as long as you're enjoying what you're doing. In fact, things are going on sale. You should be happy, not upset. Having that long-term perspective is kind of the way to do things anyways. You want to be able to buy in a down market. And there's going to be plenty of videos where I talk about that advice moving forward over the next year. But for 2023, I think we saw $500 and $1,000 bills finally level off in price after just like the craziest gangbuster moves I've ever seen. And now those things have not come down in price yet, but they've just kind of plateaued, I think. We did see a pullback in especially the Morgan dollar market when you're looking at the GSAs, which I thought went up a little too high. And then you all have been wondering about the silver and gold market. Let me explain the silver and gold market to you here really quick in a graph. Here we go. Ready? Is it going to go up or down? I always just tell people yes. This is accurate. It's on a chart board. That's what it is. Highs and lows. Gold and silver. Actually, there's some interesting things to say about gold and silver in the market, which is, of course, there are multiple things at work in the gold and silver market. One is the spot price, which is what people mostly think of, but the other is the actual supply and demand and the wholesale availability. If you can buy it or not. The wholesale availability, easy for you to say. So the wholesale availability is something that I'm not drinking. It's closed. That's something that was dramatically different starting in January and February of this past year. And then some Silicon Valley bank failed, and then all of a sudden it became unavailable for a while again. But then it's worked its way back out to where we're looking at 2019 levels again when it comes to gold and silver production and demand and the wholesale availability. See, I got through it. So 2023, what else are we talking about for 2023? Who could forget CAC coin grading launched, and that was a very interesting few months to see that, and we still won't know what the market holds for CAC grading. As we look to the future, we'll see how it takes a hold in the marketplace, if it takes a hold, if it affects the other grading companies, if they decide that they're going to make stricter standards. There's just a whole lot of wait and see, but that was kind of a big deal in 2023, having a new grading company launch. Stax Bowers announced their own stickering company. We will see what happens with that. That is really yet to be determined. There's always new things coming out there. And of course, some of the highlights of the newer things that came out there, I'm going to say the words US Mint. Then I'm going to say these other words, Vault Box. Woo! I make fun of the whole thing because, there's like people have an allergic reaction to it. Talking about what's actually happened for us this last year on the YouTube channel, some highlights and lowlights. Man, there's the whole Vault Box thing where I got 3 red cores in one pull, and for 3 out of 5, whatever the number was, and it was not a good scene for anybody involved. So, but having said that, because some of you guys thought that I was a plant or something, in which clearly I'm not. If you guys know the people over at Vaultbox, you know that also they don't plant things because it's not actually good for them and their business. But it happened. It happened, and they'll keep coming out with more stuff. And I do follow them because I find it fascinating. I'm really intrigued by what they're doing, and I'm intrigued by the market reaction. And because the coin ecosystem is really pretty diverse, and so following all the kind of little different areas that go on, it's something that I enjoy doing. And also, anyway, we try to report many different things to you guys. Some of the other highlights for this last year, oddly enough, the video that I made that had like the most views for the year was this 1869 rainbow note, and we're pretty sure that some type of weird bot took over that video, and because it had like 2 different huge spikes in viewership, mostly from what we can tell from South America. And but the video viewing was only like for a minute. But I don't know if they're trying to learn how to manipulate content. I don't know what it was. It was really bizarre. But we don't think that those were actual real viewers. We just don't think so. Highlights for me, of course, interviewing people. I always enjoy interviewing people. That's been fun. Highlights for you guys from the YouTube channel. Of course, whenever I do a crossover, a crack out, or an open box, that's really what people enjoy watching the most. And so, of course, we'll continue to make those. One of our most popular videos was an Annex to PCGS crossover video, which got a lot of viewership. But crackouts are people's favorite. Like when I run into people, they just say, "Hey, crackouts." Yeah, keep doing the crackouts. We love those. And we'll keep punishing ourselves. Why not? I mean, it's for your sake anyways. So, and also, what else was happening this year? Highlights for the year, things that you guys want to watch. What else are we going to talk about? Man. Do you want to know about the coin market? Well, in short, in a softening market, if you're a collector and you keep collecting, the market fluctuations don't really matter. And this goes across lots of levels. And I know there are people who view coins only as an investment, and then this becomes a very different conversation for them. But the reality is, guys that I know that put together really nice coin collections over 20, 30, 40, 50-year periods, they don't care about market fluctuations. They just buy. They continue to focus on what they've enjoyed focusing on. So what's new, Pussycat, in 2023 for you? What were some highlights for you in 2023? Maybe it was a special coin that you got. Maybe it was, getting to go finally to a really big show that you've never been to before. What were some of the highlights for you? Some final thoughts on some highlights for me, of course, was just traveling, finally getting out to Long Beach. And, now I'm hooked. I'm going to go back. I don't know when. We'll see which show fits into my schedule. But going to Central States was a great event also. So I have to remind myself, as much as I say out loud that I think smaller, middle-sized shows are better for everybody, how much I personally enjoy going to the larger shows. But a part of that is just because, I'm a party animal. What are you going to do? But it's really fun to see everybody and meet everybody. And so the bigger shows are always interesting that way. And man, 2023, it's over. It's over. Put a fork in it, guys. Pull the plug. Turn off the lights. Welcome to 2024 before you know it. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I've been the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.